After several adventures, it's now time to start the most important season in Maxime's career, a season where anything is possible.
This is an endless process, testing. There is always something to try, there is something to improve all the time. It's a new bike, I must set up almost everything. Position, fork, shocks, rims, tires, brake pads, many things. Days after days, we are working on more details, on more tight stuff. So you have to try almost everything on the bike to find the right setup for yourself.
I go back to the one before to confirm my feeling.
I finally found my setup more on the first races because races are always where you can't lie. I mean, you feel straight away, you feel comfy on the bike or not. Capo Oliveri in Elba is the end of a training block for me, of a hard training week to build my shape. So I know and I accept that when I come on smaller races, I'm not on top. I know that I will not have the best feeling ever. I know that my legs will not respond like they should be in World Cup. But I know that big goals are later and that I will be in shape for these big goals, World Cups, World Championship, Olympic Games. This is just the process. There is many ways to perform, but every team has some bits and pieces a bit different than others.
Guy from the organizer says that you have to take the jump gas.
I'm really happy that Martina is joining the Julbo family. She was really interested to work with Julbo because she knows that it is a really good product, a really good brand. It's really stable on the nose. You are really well protected. The field view is better. See here, I always bend
A bit, okay.
The goal of small races, when you pass from a team to another one, is first to find your routine with everybody into the teams. The weekend starts when we are arriving on seat. We check the course for the first time. We are looking different lines, stopping on course to check everything. When we are doing the recons, we have many things to check. First, and the most important is the different lines, just basically to be the fastest.
I think it's better to go piano on this one, and then you just let the bike rolling. Because if you hit the brakes here, the bike's gonna dive one time, second time, and you're gonna lose all the speed and even mess it up. So
when you ride on the course, you feel the groove, you feel where it's tough, where it's more easier, the way the wind is blowing, like where we can overtake, where we can drink, where we can take a gel. So you have to think about all of this because during the race you have to be on automatic mode, you can't think too much. We can share many information, and riding in the back wheel of Luca helps me a lot also because I can check his lines, he can then check my lines, I can see where I'm a bit faster, I can try different things. When I'm riding on course, I'm thinking about the setup. I can feel if I need more pressure in the tire or in the suspensions, if I need to calm down the rebound. And then we speak with the mechanic and he's helping me to make the choice, to be more objective, to give another point of view of myself. And I was 1.6 in the rear and 1.5 in the front, which is really high. But I mean, the tire was sticking to the ground anyway, so it's just that I need to put this value out of my brain. I mean, if I'm fast, I'm fast. It doesn't matter if I'm 1.3 or 1.5 or just a number exactly. Definitely it will be an option for World Cups. This is the few details that I think can make the difference in the end. On a race like this, I also want to win. I also want to do my best. On the start line is not to take it easy. It's always to make the best as possible. It doesn't matter how I go all in on these races, even if the feeling is not the best. My motivation doesn't really change on this kind of races. My shape is different, but I still want to go hard. Sometimes on these races we have the chance to have a strong field, like in Elba, here in Capo Oliveri, feeling like a little bit like a World Cup. Racing with the best guys in the world is never easy, but as I said, it's a big training for the upcoming World Cup.
When you race against those guys, if you can keep up with them, that means you are strong. So I have a decent shape. I can race hard all the weekends.
The 2021 World Cup kicks off in Germany, Albstadt, early in May. And then we have straight away Nove Mesto the week after. But it's even more important this year because Olympic Games are coming. We need to get the qualification for France. It's going to be a big battle. This World Cup in May are so much important. It's going to be like a World Championship.